The hustle was paying off, and it was time to celebrate. I planned a blowout party for my crew this Friday, kicking it off with style. I spent $4,000 on a gleaming gold necklace and watch. Then I hit Foot Locker, snagging 5 pairs of Air Jordans. My heart raced for the Jordan 5s, crisp white with black soles. They were fresh. Next, I grabbed some Levi's and a sharp white hoodie. But the ride was what really got me going. A 1979 Park Ave caught my eye, ever since I first laid eyes on it. I dropped $3,000 on the Park Ave, then hit up the tire shop. I bought all gold Daytons that gave it a bold, bowed stance. The transformation was magic. When they rolled it out, it wasn't the same car, it was a statement. Music was the final touch. At Best Buy, I spent $500 on a powerful amp and heavy-duty 15-inch speakers. As I glided down the street, feeling on top of the world, I noticed a stunning woman in a bodysuit. Pulling over, I called out, "What's your name? You look incredible." Her gaze shifted from me to the car. "Tish," she replied with a sly smile. I hopped out to get acquainted with Tish. She asked for a ride, so I invited her to jump in. With the car in drive and music pulsing, I turned on the charm with Tish. Her eyes sparkled. She was definitely into it. We cruised to check in with the homies, collecting another 10 grand. Finally, we headed back to my crib. The night full of potential. The vibe was right. I fire up a blunt. Tish takes a hit. Then she offers me a shotgun hit. She turned the blunt around, places the fire end in her mouth. I put the other end in my mouth, and she blows the weed smoke into my mouth as I sucked in and hold it for a minute. Then I slowly blow it out. Then I turn my attention to her. Reaching over to her, I started kissing her. With my hands between her thighs, she slowly unzips my zipper and reaches in my pants. Then she starts to stroke me, biting her lips as I pulled her panties off. I put my body closer to her and slowly penetrated her. She leans her head back and starts moaning as I start to give her the business. 30 minutes later, we finish. Then I told Tish I had to go check on the spot and that I needed to drop her off, but I will pick her up later. Tish and I put our clothes back on, got back in my ride. I dropped her off and proceeded to the spot. I get to the spot. Pookie's sitting at the table counting the money. I said to them, "Listen up. My cousin Benny is sending a guy over. He sells guns, so buy what you want, and if he don't have it now, Benny said he can get you what you want." Everybody looked at me and was like, "Hell yeah, it's time to get heated." "This little 25 caliber handgun ain't finna do shit," Ben said. To be continued. The night was far from over, and with every moment, the stakes continued to rise. As I felt the weight of the night's decisions, adrenaline coursed through me, knowing that this was just the beginning. In that